All right, we're up now. Welcome, everybody.
I didn't get my live notification, Blaze.
Give it just a second.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
We're going to be in a different area tonight. Just want to let y'all know that. Our spot that we normally are at is being taken. And so, unfortunately, we had to move to a different spot. But I think people are going to like this for sure. It's going to give a different approach to the game. What do you think, Ms. Caston?
I think so, Blaze. We're down low. I don't know about our perspective. It's going to be different because we're usually used to being up high, whether we're at Marshall or a visiting gym, but something just a little bit different. We're coming in late because we had to wait for another crew to clear out for us to take over our spot. So apologize for that, but it just couldn't be helped.
Exactly. We're going to try our best to get through all the sponsors and everything here in just a moment, but we're getting this thing kicked off pretty quickly. Again, we want to welcome you to the Marshall Sports Network.
So, Blaze, tonight we're playing the Melbourne Bearcats. Marshall matches up very well with Melbourne. They have two common opponents. Both teams have played Norfolk and Sloan Hendricks. Sloan Hendricks beat Melbourne twice during the conference year. Melbourne was able to beat them at the finals of the district, I believe, by 18 points. Marshall beat Norfolk, as did Melbourne. And then, of course, the other night, Marshall's first time to ever play Sloan Hendricks, they beat them. So, according to that kind of information, we're pretty evenly matched. Melbourne Bearcats control the tip.
This is quite scary where we're at.
Yeah, we're where the ball could knock us down.
Exactly.
Melbourne shooting at the top of the free throw line. It misses. Scramble for the rebound. Bryce comes away with it. They're putting pressure on Bryce. He sees Max. Melbourne's going to apply pressure all the way up the court. Richard Rennell up at the top. He sees Jesse down low. He's wide open, up for two.
Yeah, good job.
Bobcats start with the lead. And they're going to drop back. On the floor we have Max, Richard Rennell, Bryce Griffin, Peyton DePriest, and Jesse Ragland. I believe the Bobcats are in a – I couldn't tell. We got a foul already.
I got to be
Foul
careful
on Jesse.
where we're at. I got to be careful that, sometimes I get carried away, in these games, and I can't yell.
Oh, you just go right ahead, Blaze. Blaze, are we on with the
We're up, yep.
game? Because I'm not seeing it on my –
The service isn't good here. Give it just a second. It'll refresh. But, yeah, give it just a second. We're up.
Melbourne Bearcats controlling the ball, are working it around. They're going to shoot for a three. They miss. Bryce Griffin's there for the rebound, jumping high.
Get out!
Boom!
I was sharing our lead. Blaze,
Jesse Ragland shot that, I believe. Three-pointer. We're 5-0 now.
And Jesse has all our points.
Yes.
Melbourne Bearcats working it in.
Guys, I'm trying
They're
my
out at
best.
the right three.
This is tough.
Going to get about. Melbourne Bearcats were trying to take the baseline. Peyton trying to cut it off. He ends up with, Richard Rennell ends up with his first foul. Got a foul on Jesse and a foul on Richard Rennell. That's our two big men. Melbourne Bearcats trying to bounce pass it inside. Jesse Ragland comes in for the steal. He's going to take it coast to coast. Nope. He decides I'll pass it out, and he gets fouled on the drive. We're down here super close to Coach Smith.
So
You're going to hear
You can hear him.
And that's okay. Bryce Griffin controlling the ball with the left key. He's throwing inside to Peyton. He's going to go up. It was no call. Richard Rennell tries to grab the ball as it was going out of bounds. He bounces it, and it ends up in Melbourne. And they lose it in Richard Rennell's hands. Ooh. And they get called for a foul.
This is quite close.
It's quite close, and you can hear everything the players say.
Absolutely.
Oh, my. Peyton right here in front of us taking the ball out.
How many we got watching?
65 households.
Awesome.
Bryce Griffin bringing the ball down. Over to Peyton. He's close to the center court. Marshall Bobcats a little spread out.
This is tough.
Working around, being patient. A lot of cutting, screening. Bryce on the corner inside to Jesse. Ball is tipped by the Bearcats and goes out of bounds. It will remain with Marshall. Bearcats come away with the rebound. They're going to try to drive it all the way. They go up for a layup and they miss. Oh, they call a blocking foul on Jesse Ragland. That's 2 already for him. Here we have Logan Ward coming into the ball game.
There's a lot of people from Melbourne. Holy cow.
Melbourne's not too terribly far away.
Yeah.
Plus, they have 2 games tonight. Melbourne's
That's
senior
true.
girls are considered one of the top 5 senior girl teams in the state over all classifications, and they're number 1 in the state in the Class 2A. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw is up and good. 5-2. Marshall Bobcats still on top. They're going to come down, bringing the ball uncontested. Peyton's going to control it over here on the right side. He tries to drive right. He stopped. Logan Ward is called for a moving screen. Coach Smith is telling him, you got to be set. You can't be moving on that. Melbourne Bearcats bringing the ball down. Looking it over. They're up at the top. Going to have some pass. 23 is going to drive. Jump shot. It's off. Bobcats are there for the rebound. I love the way the Bobcats are crushing these boards tonight. Doing an awesome job. Bryce Griffin trying to the bucket. Little fumble with the ball. Melbourne Bearcats are going to come away with it. Peyton and Bryce are going to try to double team. Mike and Bryce tried to pick a pocket, but they got around it. Melbourne Bearcats have the ball on the left side. Drive to the middle. Jump. It's out. They've rebounded. Oh, goodness. Are they going to call that on Richard Reynolds?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Here we can see what the ref says.
Calling it on Peyton. That was a foul on Peyton. First foul. Bobcats have 5 fouls and Melbourne Bearcats have 2. Their free throws up and good. Melbourne Bearcats, all their points have come from the free throw line tonight. Their shots, fortunately, have rolled in and out into the hands of Bobcats. 5-4. Yes, Coach Smith's a little confused. He was surprised that foul was on Peyton. Max Beavers controlling the ball up at the top of the key. Melbourne Bearcats going to come out and attack on defense. They're trying to spread us out. Peyton's going to take it. Jump shot on the right side. It's off. Melbourne Bearcats comes away with the rebound. They're going to bring it down.
Oh, I thought that ref was fixing to wipe me out.
You may need to scoot back a little bit.
He was pretty close.
33 shoots a 3. It rims out. Richard Reynolds there for a rebound. Peyton's going for the pass. Melbourne he tries to get there set, and we get the block call. Peyton's going to the free throw line for 2-shot foul. First one's up. It rolls in. Free throws are important. I think we lost last night by 5 points, and I don't know that we didn't miss 5 free throws, Blaze.
That's a good
They
point.
always make the difference in a basketball game. But the Bobcats played a strong game. I'm proud of the way the Bobcats did. Oh, my goodness. 6. I think they've got the score wrong. I think the score is wrong. I'm not real sure. Jump shot by Melbourne up and off.
What do you think the score should be?
Melbourne just has 4. Kate, that score's wrong. It should be. The score's wrong. They gave our free throw to the wrong team. Hey, the score's wrong. Marshall, we're down here by the score clock. The only points Melbourne has scored is 4 free throws, and they have them at 5. There they go. They fixed it. We should have 7-4. There they go. They gave one of our free throws to Melbourne. Bryce shoots a little jumper. It comes off. Melbourne comes away with the rebound. Donnie Smith is hollering, you got to come away with those rebounds. Melbourne Bearcats going to drive down, kick it out on the corner, drive to the middle. Looking, he's pretty well covered. They're going down low, going to toss it back out to 23, and he rips that 3. Scores tied up 7-7. Max and Bryce playing pass out at the top of the key. Max being patient, letting something happen. Jesse Ragland's on the bench right now with 2 fouls. Payton goes up with a jump shot. He ends up on the ground. Melbourne comes away with the rebound. Number 23 is going to take it and drop. He seems to be their go-to guy. Foul is on Richard Reynolds. It's his second. So we have Richard Reynolds with 2, Jesse with 2, Peyton has 1, and we're seeing Justin Decker come into the game. Melbourne's first free throw's up and good. They're on top for the first time tonight, 8-7. That's their 5th free throw. Second one's up and good. So Melbourne has 9 points, 6 of those coming from the charity strike. Bryce and Justin. Logan Ward up at the top. I don't know that he didn't get by with a little walk. Bryce shoots that 3. It comes off right into the hands of the Melbourne Bearcats. Oh, and 23 loses the ball, and Max is there to scoop it up. We've got a fast break. Backs over to Peyton, and beautiful layup. Good assist by Max Beavers. 23 has the ball, bringing it down. He's going to try to drive left. He's cut off. Number 30 shoots a 3. It's going to come off, but Melbourne's going to come away with the rebound. Logan gets his hands on it, bats it out of bounds. The ball's going to remain with the Melbourne Bearcats underneath their bucket. Marshall going to need to play tight and big right here. Get a stop. Going inside, working it around. 23 shoots the 3, and he sinks it. That's it.
He's their 3-point shooter. You can tell it.
I believe you're right, Blaze. That was his second 3 of the night that went in. I think he shot a couple of more earlier. Bryce controls the ball. Max has got it now. Looking inside for Logan Ward. He's going to drive to the bucket. Oh, ball comes down. I don't know what kind of hula balloon just went out.
I don't know.
But we're going to end up with the ball with a walk from Melbourne.
I know one thing. There wasn't any fouls called in that time.
I think it was incidental contact and getting your feet tangled up. Logan's about to go out of bounds. He throws the ball back as he's about to go out of bounds right into the hands of 23, who launches it over to number 3. Bobcats let the Melbourne Bearcats get second chances on that. 44 seconds left to go in the quarter. The score's 14-9. Bryce goes up for a jumper, makes it 14-11. Melbourne going to walk the ball down with 30 seconds left. Going to try to carry out this possession. I don't think we've had a tie ball, so when we come out from the quarter, it's going to belong to the Marshall Bobcats. Peyton DeBree's playing some aggressive defense. We need him to be careful. We need him not to get his second foul. .23 going to drive to the middle. He misses. Ball comes out. You can hear the contact.
Yeah.
It was not called. Justin Decker just came away with a rebound. He was trying to make that outlet pass. You heard the slap on his hands, and we got no call on that.
It's one thing to, think you see it. It's another thing to hear it. when you hear it, there's no way of.
Okay, we're in good.
Yep.
We're
We're
in
gonna run
good
some
position. Run some ads.
some ads real quick. Yes. Thank you to
Into the
these
first quarter.
following people. Okay, Stephen Harris says we were 18 and 27 on free throws last night.
Free throws make all the difference. New sponsor there, Macy Bell's. Barks at what's it called? She does. She gives your dog a good bath, and
Yes.
those dogs love Macy, and Macy loves working with those animals, and she does a great job. I always enjoy seeing those pictures on Facebook of the job she does with those puppies.
So it's pretty interesting being down here. I mean, it's all right. We ran through all of them.
Different perspective. We do have that giveaway from last night. We're going to have to draw for here in a little bit.
Here we go.
Bryce Griffin controlled at the top of the keys, picked up his dribble. Andrew Ganato is in the game. Peyton down low, back to Bryce. Oh, Bryce might have just got away with the walk. He goes in with the jumper. Ball ends up out of bounds. It's going to belong to Melbourne Bearcats. Bobcats really needed to capitalize on that possession right there. When they have those first possessions of a quarter, they need to really make those count. Melbourne coming down, working it around. They're a fast-paced team, and we're working fast with them. Number 23 has the ball. He's going to try to drive left. Andrew Ganato's all over him. Justin tries to get a steal. Number 23 hooks Max, and he's going to get called for a foul.
You can tell our players, they wanted that foul for sure. You know.
Well, I just want to say this. I thought Max done a fantastic job last night on defense.
Oh, no doubt.
If he'd have had another foul to give, a different outcome, because he surely did do a good job of keeping Zero from scoring that first half. Melbourne Bearcats are charged with another foul. Number 30 has 2. Bobcats are going to have the ball underneath their bucket. They're going to be in the bonus the next time a foul. Both teams will be in the bonus. Peyton into Max. Max drives in, and up it goes. Good job, Max Beavers. 14-13. Bobcats behind by 1. Melbourne trying to clear it out and open up that middle. And it's open. 22 goes up. He misses, but they're there for the rebound. Max gets charged with a foul on a made bucket. That's the first on Max. Score is 16-13. We don't have a good... Marshall walking the ball down, score 17-13. They were able to make that second free throw, I think. Or first free throw. It was a made basket and 1 free throw. Bryce has it on the right side. He gets cut off. Melbourne in a zone, a matching zone, trying to chase down the ball. Max shoots it for 3. Andrew Ganato comes away with the rebound. Peyton for 3. It rims out. Oh! We're going to get a foul on Bryce. It was a late call. Can you get around them, Blaze?
Not really. I mean, not really. I mean, they're right directly in front of the camera.
Our apologies. Melbourne got here first, got our spot, So we're down here on the floor. The superintendent from White County.
But I want to be clear, we were not late. We were here over an hour before the game even started.
Melbourne just was earlier. So White County superintendent, a very polite man, led us down here on the floor, found us a spot. First one's up and good, 18-13. No, Blaze was not late. He was here in plenty of time.
I just want people to know that. That way they don't think we were late and we missed our opportunity.
19.
But we got people that's really loving this view. So
Bryce walking the ball down, talking to the ref, asking him some questions, I think. Got across the timeline. We're having to play without Jesse or Richard Reynolds right now. That's let the Bearcats get ahead of us by 6. Nothing to frown about. These Bobcats that are on the floor can certainly handle and take care of the job. Bryce asking for the ball. He gets it down low, back to Peyton. Peyton shoots a 3. It comes off. Justin Deckard up. It's off. Peyton goes up for the rebound. Number 30. I believe that's his 3rd foul. That's 3 on 30. So I'm looking at the point board. Melbourne has 19. 10 of those points belong to 23. 2 of those points belong to number 30. And 7 of those points belong to someone that's on the bench. I don't know who that would be. Logan Ward's going to come back into the game. First one up is good. Richard Reynolds going to come back into the game. On the floor, we have Richard Reynolds, Max Beavers, Peyton DeBreeze, Logan Ward, and Bryce Griffin. We basically have our starting 5, except Logan Ward is playing in place of Jesse Ragland. Peyton's second free throw is good, 19-15. Bobcats behind by 4. Number 23 controlling the ball, bringing the ball down. Melbourne Bearcats trying to spread it out. They like to have that open middle, roll someone in and be there. Oh, we got a moving screen.
He is watching him very close, and he caught on to that.
Number 3 has 2 fouls. So
I feel like we have a mic on the coach.
that's all right. The Bobcats supposed to be in a motion offense, working the ball around, looking for the open. Richard goes for the drive. He sees Bryce in the middle. Bryce goes up. It's no good. Logan Ward comes away with it. His shot didn't go in. I'm struggling for words, folks, but he was fouled. Number 23 with 2. That's good news to me. He's number 23 from Melbourne's controlling the ball. He's shooting the threes. He's had some free throws. He's just a really good hustler, a good player, a good director, a leader of the team. Logan's first shot up is missed. He's going to second, and it's good. 19-16. Just like that, 6 points becomes 3. Okay. Bobcats working a man-to-man defense against the Melbourne Bearcats. They're trying to roll the ball. Max comes away with a steal, or he taps it. Bowers actually gets the steal, and they take it away from us. Oh, Richard Reynolds, don't foul. Melbourne Bearcats are able to lay it up on the right side. Bryce and Peyton working together to get the ball down. Over to Peyton on the right side. He shoots a 3.
Yes.
It's good. 21-19. Melbourne wants a timeout.
All right.
That'll be a 30-second timeout.
Oh,
Why
okay.
can you run for 30? We're behind on giving credit to all our sponsors.
Yeah.
Tell you what, last night was a late night and hard on my voice, Blaze. So,
yeah, I kind of woke up with voice problems as well, but mine's kind of come back as the day's gone on. But we got to make sure our voice is rested up for state, which
right.
Let's talk about that real quick. You know, what's going to happen?
This is the consolation game, so we're playing for 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
If we come out of this tonight as 4th place, we lose this ball game. We're going to go play Thursday at 2:30. We'll be playing the number 2 team in the 2A, Dirks. If we come away victorious, we're going to be playing it Saturday, and I think it's going to be Magnet Cove. I can't remember. I'll have to check that out.
And so what happens if we beat Magnet Cove?
We get to advance. And the last bracket I looked at, it didn't have the new dates fixed from all the snow and ice, so I don't know when that would be. Peyton just got clobbered and a no call, an absolute no call. And he had to hold it. Oh, well, and we get a call on that. That was incidental contact. Max was able to steal the ball. Max was able to steal the ball. It ends up with the Melbourne player on the floor, and he trips coming over his legs, and we get that as a foul. Peyton down here on our end goes up for a shot, gets clobbered, and it was a no call. I'm not understanding.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Max going to the line. He can tie this ball game for the Marshall Bobcats. First one rims out, 21-19, 3:47 left to go in the half.
So if they lose, Melbourne loses, then they have to play Dirks.
Yeah.
So we're playing to not play Dirks, basically.
21-20. 23 back in the game. I'd like to draw another foul on him before the half. He's going to drive right, go in for a layup. He misses, but Melbourne is there for the rebound, and we're going to get called for a foul. Foul on Bryce Griffin. That's his second. Jesse Ragland's going to come back into the ball game. Peyton and Bryce out here talking it over, giving a little encouragement to one another. Scores 21-20.
See,
Melbourne's
from up
first
there,
one misses.
we can't see this. So we're getting to experience a new level of awesomeness.
You know what? You might show them what I don't know. But it looked like setting up there after a while. First one was off for Melbourne.
I noticed there's like.
Second one's off, and the Bobcats come away with the rebound. It was almost as if Melbourne didn't even attempt to get that rebound. Max on the ball on the right side. He's going to go into Jesse. They are able. Melbourne's well aware of Jesse Ragland's abilities down low. They're looking to collapse on him and come across and cover and double team. They were able to tap that out. Peyton has the ball into Bryce. He kicks it to Jesse. Jesse's at the three. And it goes in. Bobcats take the lead, 23-21.
You know,
if Jesse can't get his points down low, he's going to get them out at the three-point line.
Exactly. He's a good three-point shooter.
Jesse is a good all-around player. He's a big man. He can handle the ball. He can shoot the three. He can hit it down low. He's a special kind of player. Melbourne Bearcats going to drive. Very sloppily goes off their hands. I don't know. That was a little bit blocked view. I guess the Bobcats touched it, and it belongs to the Melbourne Bearcats underneath their bucket. Scores 21-23. Number 23 has the ball in the right corner. He's going to try to drive and curve. She gives it back, and they answer with the three in the left corner. Bryce bringing the ball down. Over to Peyton on the right side. Peyton tries to drive out to Jesse. They're coming out on him. Jesse's going to try to drive. Oh! Foul on 33.
That was a late call.
Well, I kind of wonder if he was expecting the referee underneath the goal to call the foul. When he didn't call it, he felt obligated because it was a foul.
So
Jesse Ragland up for one. That makes a tie ball game. What, Blaze?
So basically that ref over to the side, that he's basically having to take over, basically, in that scenario.
Well, we've seen that a lot. We see that a lot. And it might have been just his angle. Where that referee was, he couldn't see it as a foul because that referee that made the call had the same angle we had.
Well, we're seeing things at a different angle, because normally we're up there.
Bearcats in a motion offense. They're going to take a three. It's going to roll off, and three Bobcats are going to go for the rebound. They crash those boards. Max has the ball. He's going to drive, go into the middle. He goes up. It comes off. Oh, Max is going to be charged with his second foul. Both teams are in the double bonus. Max has 2 fouls. We've got Peyton with 2, Max with 2, Richard Reynolds. No, does Max? Yeah, Max with 2, Richard Reynolds with 2, and Jesse with 2. Peyton DePriest over here getting some coaching from Coach Smith. Peyton kind of loving on Coach, giving him some love pats there. First one is off for the Melbourne Bearcats. That's good news for us. 25-24, Marshall on top. Second one up, and it's no good, and Richard Reynolds comes away with the rebound. One thing about it, the Melbourne Bearcats had a little closer drive and a little more rest than our boys did. So our boys are doing a fine job having to get home about midnight or after, come in and play this game. We got a foul on the Melbourne Bearcats.
Shooting foul, I'm guessing, yep.
Well, I think it was, but it's 2 shots no matter what. We're in the double bonus. Foul is on number 12 for Melbourne. He has 2 fouls. First one for Max, rims out. It just took a loopity-loop around the rim like a roller coaster and came on out.
Marshall Bobcats still leading, though, by 1 point.
Good. Second one for Max is up, and it comes off. Melbourne Bearcats has the rebound. They've got 2 on 2, 3 on 2. They're going to take a 3, and it's going to rim out, and Bryce Griffin's there for the rebound. We had a fast break with Jesse. He wanted it, but Bryce just didn't see him. Bryce is going to step up and take a 3. It's going to rim out, but Peyton has the ball. He gives it out to Max. Max drives in to Richard. Peyton over on the corner. It's up. It rims out. Melbourne comes away with the rebound. They're going to give it to the Marshall Bobcats. The student section for Melbourne was really trying to help him make the call. Peyton has the ball, taking it out of bounds. He lobs it into Jesse. He's going to try to go up for a post move. Oh, Peyton, oh, Peyton, oh, Peyton. Oh, Peyton, oh, Peyton, oh, Peyton. Good block by Peyton.
That was a great block.
I was worried. Bryce has it. Yes! Give that foul to number 23. That makes his 3rd foul, I hope. Oh, no, it just called it out of bounds. Doggone. Wishful thinking on my part. Richard Peyton into Richard Reynolds. Jesse into Peyton on the inside.
Something happened.
We got a foul, 2 shots. Number 33, that's going to be his 3rd foul.
It sounded like somebody hit the court, though. Like,
I think something fell off from the bleachers place.
oh, okay. I was like, oh, that didn't sound good.
Peyton at the free throw line. First one's up and good. 26-24, Bobcats on top. I'd like to get us some distance so we could get happy like we did against Sloan Hendricks and chitter chat and have some fun. But
absolutely.
These tap ball games don't allow for that. 27-24, Bobcats on top. 50 seconds left to go before the half. Number 23 has the ball at the top of the key. They seem to like to shoot the 3, but also make sure they have someone ready to crash the boards. Easy layup for them. They were running it wide and got a cut down low and went in for a right-hand layup. Bobcats have the ball with 30 seconds left to go. Max shoots the 3, and he lets it go. Way to go, Max. Max has had a good tournament. Played good defense last night, and his offense just came to him. We needed that 3-point right there. Very proud of Max. Melbourne's trying to hold the ball for the last shot. The possession arrow when we come out belongs to, I can't really tell the, oh, it's no good. Bobcats going into half ahead by 4. Last night they were behind by 8, so maybe this is good news for things to come. Good news for things to come. Again, if Bobcats are to win this game, they'll come away from the Central Regional. Yeah, Central Region. In third place, they'll be playing on Saturday. I'm not sure the time. It may be 5:30. It may be 2:30. I'm a little confused. But if they were to lose this ball game, they'll be going in as the fourth, and they'll play at 2:30 on Thursday. So they'll just get 1 day's rest before they travel. I'm going to take a break here and go get some water and see what I can do about this froggy voice I got going on here, Blaze. And then we're going to come back and we're going to announce the winner of
Awesome.
the sweatshirt or the t-shirt, sweatshirt.
Awesome. Well, we're rolling ads and stuff, so.
Thank you, sponsors. But 3 nights in a row, I've lost my energy.
Whoa. That's pretty cool. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with you. You're listening to Marshall Sports Network.
We're a minute, 15 seconds away from starting this second half. Blaze, let me tell you what's going on tonight.
What do you got?
2007 state championship travel gear. I found this in one of the girls' closets, and I thought it was good enough for the state champions. It's good enough for the 2022 Bobcats.
Absolutely.
Maybe it'll bring us some luck. Here, Kate was trying to talk to me.
Oh, all right. Well, here we go, guys. We're very excited to join. I mean, we're very excited to be here live streaming, covering this game. We're fixing to get this thing underway.
Okay, we're coming back. Bobcats on top, 30-26.
Is everything all good?
All good.
All good.
I'm watering this squeaky voice.
I'm spriting this voice. My voice isn't really squeaky, but I got to be careful because I remember there was one time where we covered game after game after game, and I lost my voice.
Did you?
So it's all part of it. But I know one thing: our voice has to be good and strong for state.
I so agree.
All right.
Coming back to the second half, we're going to come out with our usual starting five. We're going to have Bryce Griffin on the floor. He has 2 fouls. We're going to have Jesse Ragland on the floor. He has 2 fouls. Max has 2 fouls. Richard Rinnell has 2, and Peyton DePriest is hanging out with just 1. Melbourne Bearcats are going to control the ball at the beginning of the half. They're able to roll it around and get it on the inside, 28-30. Ball goes into Jesse Ragland, back out to Max. He starts to drive back to Jesse. Jesse's going to take the baseline. He turns it, looks for somebody. Bryce is open. Bryce drives to the right side to Jesse. A little 10-foot jumper. It comes off. Richard Rinnell comes away with it. He misses. Jesse had his hands on it, but it goes into the hands of the Melbourne Bearcats, and they're on the run. Scores 28-30. Marshall Bobcats on top. They're going to take a little 15-foot jumper. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. 23 tries to sneak around Max. Max was getting position on that rebound, and he gets his 3rd foul. And I cheer because number 23 is an outstanding player. You can tell he's the director of the show for the Melbourne Bearcats.
Absolutely.
Max looking at a 3 over to Richard Rinnell. He thinks about a 3. He was dribbling between 2, and one of their boys grabbed a hold of his arm, and they're called for a foul.
I believe 33, I think.
I think you're right, and that's his 4th. Marshall Bobcats, all of us hanging out with 2, except for Peyton has 1 foul. He shoots a 3-pointer. It bounces out. Jesse ends up with the rebound. It gets tapped out, and Bryce is there to put it in. 32-28. Coach Smith is hollering, D up, D up, D up. We got to get aggressive on defense. They're going to their diamond offense. They're going to try to spread it out, roll someone into the middle. They're playing 2 people down low. Going to work it around. Either 23 is going to get a shot, or he's going to have a cutter going back. 3 or 22 is going to drive right, looking inside. 30 goes up, and it rolls in. 32-30. Bryce bringing it down the right side. Tight ball game. Jesse Ragland looking at it on the outside. Pass over to Peyton. Peyton drives to the middle. He sees Richard Rinnell down low. Richard goes up for a left-hand shot. He gets fouled on the way up. Love that hesitation. Richard caught that rebound. He gave a little head fake. The guy jumped up. Richard waited for him. He went up. When Richard was going up for the shot, he got fouled. That's the way it needs to happen. Scores 34-30. Bobcats have an opportunity to take a 5-point lead. And we don't, but we come away with a rebound, which works out good. Max Beavers has it over here on the left side. Bryce. Jesse down low. He shoots a 3. It comes out. Peyton playing some aggressive defense. He's slung to the floor. Bobcats wanted a foul. Didn't happen. Number 3 has the ball. No. They called a foul on Bryce. I'm going to have to rewatch that tonight. I don't exactly know how that happened.
You can watch it right now.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
We're a little
delay.
bit. Yeah, I don't know how you could call that foul on Bryce. It wasn't. It wasn't even a foul. The guy tripped over his own feet. But Bearcats have the ball out of bounds. I tell you what, I'm going to have to. Oh, Peyton. Yes, Peyton jumps up, taps the ball, hits it on the Melbourne Bearcat while he's still standing out of bounds. We're seeing Logan Ward come into the game. Andrew Granado came into the game for Bryce. I'm disagreeing with the referees down here at this perception, Blaze.
We're going to end up getting in trouble.
I'm going to have to watch myself. Max bringing the ball down. Peyton wanting it over on the right side. Jesse's not playing in that low position, but that works out great. He's able to hit the three. Rolling it around, Jesse fakes. Over here to Richard Reynolds. He thinks about a three. He dribbles to the left. Jesse Ragland at the top to Peyton. Jesse looks. Peyton thinks he'll take a three. Nope. To Max. Bobcats being real patient here on offense. Up 34-30. Richard Reynolds makes a pass inside. Bearcats try to steal. What? Well, we were
How did he know that there was?
The player called it. 30-second timeout.
Okay.
They rumbled around on the floor. We really couldn't see from our angle.
We were blocked on that one.
Looked like it was going to be a tie ball, but Melbourne was able to get their hands on it and call a timeout. But we have 5 timeouts left, and Melbourne just has 3, which at the end of the game, those timeouts would have been important to us last night.
Absolutely. Which we did call a few. We
called them till we ran out, Blaze.
Yeah.
But had we had stopping the clock, if we could have stopped the clock at the right time in that last minute, we just didn't have any more timeouts to give. But right now, Coach Smith is being very conservative with his timeouts and going to use them later on. Bobcats coming out with a 3-quarter press, trapping them up. Melbourne having a little bit of difficulty getting it down. Number 23 in the game. He has the ball over on the left side. He's going to drive to the middle. He's up. It rims out. Oh, my goodness. Bobcats trying to keep the Bearcats from getting it. And we hit it, but we hit it right to our own player who wasn't really prepared, and it goes on out of bounds. So Bearcats gets the ball. Oh, and Jesse Ragland gets his 3rd foul. We were not in position, ready for them to take the ball in bounds. We were not paying attention, I do not believe. Justin Deckard coming in. We've got a Richard Reynolds with a bloody nose. Justin Deckard and Andy Granado going to come into the game.
It's a pretty good indication if you have a bloody nose. There was some contact.
Well, I think Richard Reynolds, when Jesse tapped that ball, it hit Richard in the face.
I see, yeah.
I think the ball did that. Score 34-31. At least from my angle, that's what I saw. Someone just launched a 3, and I can't tell who it is because the ref.
I think it was Max.
Oh, goodness. Blocking foul on the Melbourne Bearcats. Peyton DePriest taking the baseline. In the ball game, we have Peyton DePriest, Andy Granado, Max Beavers, Logan Ward, Justin Deckard. Max going to drive to the middle. He shoots it. It comes off, but Logan Ward jumps the rebound. He shoots it. He doesn't score, but he is fouled. Number 12 is like, oh, darn it, please don't be on me, but it was. Or at least that's who the referee gave it to. Logan Ward at the free throw line. First one's up, rolls in. Good for Logan Ward, making the score 35-31, Marshall Bobcats. Second one, up and good.
We got a 5-point lead now.
Max playing excellent defense right there on number 23. Let's see. Bearcats bringing it out. They're working it around about 5 feet away from the three-point line. 23 cuts down. Everybody collapses on him, but he can jump high, and he puts it in the hole. Bobcats on the attack. Matt Payton's going to take a three, and he gets fouled. So Payton's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. He shot a three from about 5. They're calling it on the floor. Oh my. They're calling it on the floor. No, he's not going to the line for 3 free throws. I guess they're saying the foul happened after the shot. I'm not real sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll say this. One of my coworkers and I'll be like, yeah, we fouled that time. And she's like, I didn't think we fouled. I disagree. And I notice I don't disagree from the different perception, but down here low, I'm disagreeing more than I should. Bearcats end up stealing the ball from the Marshall Bobcats. Max Beaver's trying to make a sneak attack. He's going to come away with a foul. It's going to be his third. Bryce Griffin's going to come back into the game for Justin Deckard. Scores 33-36. Melbourne has an opportunity right now to tie the ball game or draw it within 1. Bobcats need to get a good steal right here. 23 launches, and it goes in, tie ball game. I thought it was going to bounce just right, but it bounced left and in the hole. Bryce Griffin has the ball. We're at a tie ball game. Over to Peyton. Bryce to Andy Granado. Hope almost had a walk. Peyton's going to shoot a three. It's going to come off. Melbourne Bearcats have got a fast break. Peyton DePriest is called for his second foul, hustling down there. Bearcats at the free throw line could take the lead. They're in for 2 shots. First one's up and no good. 2 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Second one's up and good. Melbourne Bearcats take the 1-point lead.
How many we got watching?
105. Oh gosh, we forgot to tell who our giveaway winner was. I have it right here. Peyton down low.
Yes.
He scores. Bobcats back on top. Congratulations to Miss Angie Johnson. We got your name. You go by So-So and get you a sweatshirt, T-shirt, or something. They've got a lot of Marshall Bobcat gear.
They got some new stuff too, I noticed.
Yeah, Searcy County gear. Oh no. 23 just goes in for a dunk. 39-38. Marshall Bobcats behind by 1.
Well, now we're going to have to dunk on them.
Oh, do we just score? Oh, go in. They just come. I don't understand. Jesse Ragland was trying to come into the game, and he stopped here at our table, and I needed him to go on down to the scorer's clock because we needed Jesse into the game. There's something right there. They just called a charging foul on Bryce. I do not.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is
Or
it?
no, or no, maybe they called a walk. Maybe they called a walk.
Yeah, they called them
No,
walk.
no foul. I was sitting here talking about T-shirts and things were happening. Bearcats playing.
I was confused.
Bobcats in their man-to-man defense. Bearcats going to try to roll some time off the clock. Minute 31. I guess we need to face guard number 23. Number 2 going in. Jesse's able to block it. Bobcats have the ball on their end. they're going to have a foul called on the Melbourne Bearcats on 20. That'll be his second foul. Justin Deckard's going to check back into the ball game. Jesse Ragland's going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. 17 fouls on the second half for Melbourne. Marshall Bobcats just have 4. However, we have Max Beavers with 3 and Jesse with 3. And Bryce is on the bench. I don't know if he has 2 or 3. Jesse's first free throw is up and good.
Here we go.
Jesse Ragland's second shot's up. It rolls off into the hands of the Melbourne Bearcats. Bobcats need a stop right here.
Without fouling.
Number 23 has the ball. He's wanting to take it. He jump shot, and it rams out. And it's swatted into the hands of Jesse Ragland. Number 10 from Melbourne has his first foul. Jesse Ragland going to the line for another set of 1-and-1. Need to make both. Justin Deckard's over here going into the ball game for Jesse. I think coach is trying to get him out of this quarter without him getting another foul. First one's up and good. Marshall Bobcats on top 40-39, just 50 seconds. We need Jesse to have every foul possible in the fourth quarter. Jesse going to take a short break. I guarantee you he'll be back quickly in the fourth quarter. 50 seconds left to go in the game. Bobcats need a big stop right here and convert on a score. I believe they're going to come out from the quarter with the ball. Melbourne Bearcats trying to slow it down here. 23 at the top of the key, top at the center line. He's going to try to drive any way he can. We've got 2 after him. Max and Peyton are after him. They've got him covered. Someone shakes loose. 20 shoots, and in it goes. The Melbourne Bearcats are up by 1. I don't know what just happened, but the Melbourne Bearcats have the ball back. I'm saying that a lot tonight, Blaze. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. I don't.
Melbourne Bearcats, 22 seconds left to go. They're going to try to hang on to this for the last possession. Peyton's out here on number 23. He's over here in the corner. They're going to let this time click away. Melbourne's 42-41. We need a big stop. They're going to drive right side, looking, trying to get a steal. They've got him covered. Oh, no. They're going to get the bucket. Justin Deckard tries to draw the charge, and they're going to give Justin Deckard the foul. So the Melbourne Bearcats score, I think it's 44-41, 45-41. But no, they're not saying that. I don't think that's 45-41. Running out. Are you running out? It's good.
Oh, yeah.
So Bobcats were ahead by 4 at half. They're now behind by 4. Melbourne Bearcats have gained 8 on them. So Marshall Bobcats, I believe they're going to come away with the possession. They're going to start the game. They really need to convert. Our fans aren't getting to see this, but I want to say this. Melbourne has one heck of a tumbling male cheerleader. He can do the back handsprings. He can do the back flips. It is impressive. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this game.
Here we go.
It is. Here we go. Ready to get after it. Good 8 minutes. On the floor, we have the starting five: Richard Reynolds, Bryce Griffin, Max Beavers, Peyton DePriest, and Jesse Ragland. Our foul situation, they've got to change the board about who's playing. They don't have Jesse on there. They still have Justin. Ball's going to go into Jesse Ragland, over to Peyton. We had Bryce on the offside. Jesse's going to drive to the bucket. It's up and good. Beautiful drop by Jesse. Good assist there by Peyton. Ricking them up. Richard's on number 23. He's doing the guarding. He's going to try to stay after him. 23 is going to try to drive. He's collapsed on. Drove to the bucket. Richard Reynolds must have cupped his hands. 23 is able to score, and he's going to the free throw line. I believe Richard, after watching it, we're a little bit behind. He got his body into him just a tad. 23 shoots the first one. It's up and good. Bobcats down by 5. Bobcats need to get their heads up and let's play the Bobcat basketball I know they're able to play. They are good. Just Max down here shuffling it around. We're working it. They're going after it. Jesse's like, I want it. I'm going inside. I'm playing hard. There's Peyton. Yes, that's the kind of ball movement we need out of the Bobcats. 7 minutes left to go, 48-45. Richard, we've swapped guys. Max is on 23. Max done a fantastic job on 0 last night. Max could care less what's going on in the rest of the game. Oh, they got Max for a foul. He kind of put his arms out to not let him go around. 23 is...
That's his 4th foul.
Yeah. Max is saying, hey, he hooked me. Good job, Max. 23 going to the free throw line, 48-45. It's a 1-and-1. 18 fouls on Melbourne, 17 fouls on Marshall. First one's up and bounces high and in. I tell you what, 23, he's a dandy player, but he has the luck with him tonight. His shots bounce high and they come back in. They look like they ought to just come right off. Second one's up and good, 50-45. Bryce Griffin controlling the ball, bringing it down. Over to Jesse on the right side. He's looking at Peyton. There's Richard Reynolds. Oh, my goodness. No call underneath the bucket. Number 23 has the ball. He's driving. He's going to up and shoot. And it's going to roll off, and Peyton's going to come away with the rebound. Outlet pass to Bryce. He's coming down the left side. 6-18. Peyton's going to take a three. And in it goes, 50-48.
Yes.
We need those. We need those kind of things. Richard Reynolds face guarding number 23. He's sticking with him. And Bearcats answer with a three-pointer. Peyton going to launch another three, and it's good. That's what we need. We need our three-point shooters to get hot. We need a stop right here. We need to come away with a steal, not a foul. Going to drive to the middle. Peyton gets his hands on it. It's scramble. Bearcats are going to come away with it. 23 has his hands on the ball. He's bringing it back out to the top. Going to end up with a double team. He's hooking them. They are right. He drives. Yes, we get a charge on 23. That's going to be his 4th foul. Max is right. He is hooking around to make his move. He's taking that left arm and wrapping it around the defender. Bobcats have an opportunity to tie this ball game or go up by 1. They're going to bring the ball down uncontested. Marshall Bobcats working it around. Bryce over here to Richard. Peyton's in the corner. He launches a three. It rims out.
Marshall
Going to
Yeah.
belong to Marshall.
I'm about to say
They went for the rebound. I
Yeah.
think his feet were on the line. Max is coming into the ball game. Melbourne Bearcats are having some substitutions. Andrew Gannett is going to take a seat. Marshall has the ball out of bounds underneath their bucket. Bryce has it at the top. Max is looking to make a move. He drives in. He shoots. It's in the hands of Richard Rinnell. He shoots. Oh, come on. Melbourne's going to drive. We need a foul on 23. We need him to sit down. Oh, they're going to call another foul on Bryce. We thought we had a breakaway going. 23 is going to go to the free throw line. The score is 53 to 51.
I don't like being down here.
4:40 left to go. First one's up and good. Logan Ward's going to be coming into the game.
We're only down by 3 points. Unless he makes this shot.
Sure.
Still plenty of time. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go on the clock.
They're exactly right. Bobcats aren't gone yet.
This game is far from over.
Second one comes off. Jesse has position. 3-point lead by the Melbourne Bearcats. There's what the Jesse I'm talking about. Driving down. Oh, he misses his layup. Jesse tries to come back in and tie it up. Melbourne's able to take it over on the left side and lay it in. Jesse's kind of in a position he can't really contest. He's got to stay on the floor as long as he can. Max is going to get called for a walk.
This is the... I meant to mute the mic for a second.
56-51, Melbourne on top. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Bobcats need to get their second win right here. They're going to drive to the bucket. Oh, man. What are we going to call here? Peyton had the ball stripped away. They're going to call that on Jesse Ragland. I'm not. We got another bloody nose. Logan Ward hit the floor. Going to call a. Jesse has 4 and Max has 4. Referee demanded to have a sub since Logan Ward's bleeding, so he can go on to the game. Bearcats at the free throw line. Just a second ago, Marshall was behind by 2, and all of a sudden, we're behind by 5. But ain't no big thing for these Bobcats. Second one's up and good. 58-51, 2 3-pointers away. And a little more. 7 points behind. Can't do my math tonight. Bryce is coming into the game. Oh my goodness. Peyton gets the ball down low and jump shot. Number 23 goes in. He misses. Max comes away with the rebound. Over to Richard Rinnell. Oh, it gets a walk. I thought we were going to get a foul. 58-53, Melbourne Bearcats on top. Bryce coming into the game for Andy Granado. Timeout, full timeout. Melbourne's going to call that one.
We're going to run some ads.
Let's do it. Let's talk about them. Reese's Barber Shop, downtown Marshall. Royal Lawn Care, Derek Horton and Justin Elliott. Thank you to Bill and Mary Beth Martin for sponsoring. Counseling and Associates, we so appreciate you. Jarrett Reeves Construction, Marshall. Is it Tyler and Harris or Harris and Tyler? I can't remember.
Tyler and Harris.
Medic Pharmacy, Jeannie and Kelsey. Lewis Caston Farms. Come by and see us in the summer for your fruits and vegetables or contact me for your beef supplies. Jonathan Hitchin Plumbing.
That's it.
That's
for this
it.
round.
I didn't see Macy's. Did it get on there before?
It was on the first one.
Okay. And I can't remember them all. Jeff Jennings, Farm Bureau. Melbourne Bearcats are going to control the ball. Bobcats are going to come out in a pressure defense. It looks to me like it's a 1-3-1 press defense. Nope, here comes Jesse up on 23. He's going to control the ball. Marshall's going to do a cross-court pass to 30, back to 23. He's been double-teamed. Melbourne's going to let someone go. Yes, and they get charged with a charge. So the ball's going to go the other way. I believe that's his fifth. Bobcats going to bring the ball down uncontested. 58-53, Marshall Bobcats. Inside to Jesse Ragland. He's going to go to work. He gets a turnaround jumper. It comes off. Max is there. Peyton's wanting it. Max shoots it. He wasn't quite square, but that's okay. Melbourne Bearcats coming on the attack. Oh, we got a foul away from the ball on number 30. That's his fifth foul. If we could only get 23 out of the ball game, that would be fantastic.
How many's he got?
He's got 4. Scores 58-53. Bobcats across the timeline. Peyton wasn't watching. Bryce was throwing it to Peyton. Peyton turned his back on him. Max is going to get on 23. Bobcats, Richard's going to pick up 22. We're going to try to get them in a trap. Here we go. They're going to break down. Easy layup on the right side. Bobcats behind by 7. I think that's the most they've been down tonight. Jesse Ragland going to drive and in for 2. Timeout, Donnie Smith. 30-second timeout. Score 60-55. This is what I was talking about in the timeouts. Donnie's in good position to stop that clock when he needs to.
Absolutely.
5 points. That's not much when you've got the shooters the Marshall Bobcats have. Logan Ward's over here still with a bloody mouth or something. Coach Kate having to be the nurse, and I don't think she cares for it one bit.
So we got 2 timeouts, is that right?
No, we got 4.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Marshall Bobcats going to come out with a 1-3-1 pressure defense. On the floor we have Max, Peyton, Richard, Bryce, and Jesse. Good. They're going to throw the ball to the middle. Peyton comes away with a steal.
There we go.
Over to Max. Max looks. Oh, they're going to give. Number 20, that's his second foul. Max was trying to drive. Melbourne fans wanted a tie ball, but the referee yells a foul. And Max's first one's up, and it bounces out. (60-55), 2:07 left to go. Bobcat fans wishing Max good luck. His second one's up and good. 60-56. Bobcats bringing that 1-3-1 pressure defense. He's hooking him. That's Max's fifth foul. I'm going to have to agree with Max. on that call. Blaze, I don't think I need to sit down low anymore.
No, I'm having to kind of well, see, I got this figured out. If you put your hand over the microphone, it mutes it.
Well,
so.
Yeah. 23 at the free throw line. First one up and good, 61-56. Second one up, and it's off right into the hands of Jesse Ragland. We're just 5 points down. Jesse lobs it into Peyton. Peyton goes up for a jumper. 23 was over the back right there. We could have got that fifth foul right there. Melbourne Bearcats comes away with the rebound. He's driving right. He's going to go up, and we foul him. Logan Ward's coming into the ball game. Score is 63-56. We climb in and we climb out. We need to climb in and stay in. You know, if we don't come away from this game successful, we'll be going down Thursday night to play Dirks, or Thursday evening. But I'm going to say this. Score 64-56. When you're in the top 16, anything could happen. We don't know the kind of teams Dirks has played. They may not have played the schedule we have. That might be the reason they're second in the state. When you're in the top 16, you're at that point, all the good teams are still there. So, Marshall Bobcats, don't count us out. Don't count us out of this ball game right now. We're only down by 8 points. A lot of things can happen in a minute, 38 seconds.
I know one thing, though. If they don't get that under control with him hooking.
I don't think they're not seeing it like we're seeing it, Blaze. So it just looks like him taking his arm and wrapping it around him. And maybe he's not getting it around him enough to be considered. Bobcats bringing the ball down to some pressure defense by Melbourne. Minute 38. We threw it right in their hands. Threw it right in the Melbourne Bearcat hands. We're in a position that Melbourne's going to, every possession, they're going to try to stall, waste some time off the clock. Bryce Griffin fouls out of this game with 4 points. Coach from Melbourne was telling them be aggressive, but don't foul. They're not sending anyone to rebound. Let's hope we have a poor free throw shooter right here. Number 12. We don't have stats, so I'm not real sure. It's a 2-shot foul. First one's good. Second one comes off. Jesse comes away with the rebound. He's on the run. He's dribbling down the right side. He's got a foul away from the ball, 33. That's his 5th foul. It's kind of hard to understand how, with so many kids fouling out of this ball game, Melbourne could still be ahead. Bobcats behind by 9. Peyton DePriest at the free throw line. Minute 26 left to go in the game.
Do you miss this shot on purpose?
No, you make everything you can.
Okay. Oh, well, I don't know what I was thinking.
8 points. 8 points behind. We need to capitalize on every free throw ever made opportunity. Second one's up and good. Pressure defense.
We got full timeout?
We do.
Let's roll some sponsors.
Let's do it. Let's do it. have a small student section tonight. Weren't able to bring a fan bus tonight. But I believe Dr. Williams is working on a fan bus heading down to Junction City. That's going to be a long drive down there and a long drive back. Marshall Bobcats have several fans in the stands tonight, though. Don't have a lot of students, but several fans. Just down by 7, minute 26. I can easily figure out how you get 7 points quickly with this Marshall Bobcat team. The hustlers we've got all the pieces to fix the problem. Max Beavers and Bryce Griffin have fouled, 2 key players have fouled out. In their place, we have Andrew Ganato and Logan Ward. Ball belongs to the Melbourne Bearcats after that made shot. 23 is going to take that ball out, and here's what he's going to do. He's going to throw it in, and they're going to throw it right back to him. No, they did the switch on the made shot. 23 has the ball. He's going to control it completely. Bobcats are able to get a stop. Oh! Call a charging foul on Jesse. That's 5 on him. So Bobcats foul out their 3rd player. Foul on Peyton DePriest. At the free throw lines, number 22, he's scored 5 points all night long. Don't know if any of those are free throws, I can't remember. But that one is one. 66-58. Into the ball game comes Filippo. He's coming in for Justin. I think Filippo is a 3-point shooter.
He is.
So that's what Donnie Smith has on his mind as we get as many 3-point shooters to gain ground. Score is 67-58. Bobcats behind by 9. That's 3 possessions. Oh, gosh. Goodness. Oh, Richard dribbled out of bounds. The ball was just out of his reach. He was dribbling just a little bit too far in front of him. 23 catches the ball, and he's on his way. Bobcats trying to chase him down. We need the ball in. We need Filippo to do our fouling. Filippo needs to be doing our fouling, and I don't know that he understands that. Melbourne's able to break away. Peyton comes away with a foul. That's his 4th. Here's a good opportunity for Donnie Smith to call Filippo over and explain to him that he has no fouls. We need him chasing the ball if he can't steal it to make a foul because we need the ball in our possession to score. Angie Johnson, you are our winner. Go see Sozo. From last night. We didn't do a giveaway from this game. So we've had 2 winners, Luke Johnson and Angie Johnson. You had to be a Johnson to win, Blaze. Melbourne Bearcats up by 11. Ball in, Richard into Andy. Back to Andy. Over to Filippo. Into Peyton. Peyton's going to try to drive. Oh, goodness. We're going to have a backcourt call here. Nope. Peyton ends up with it. A Melbourne Bearcat came down and tried to touch it. They swoop it out of Peyton's hands. Ball's going to remain with the Bobcats. 22.5 seconds left to go in the game. Filippo with the ball back to Peyton. Filippo needing to shoot. Someone's needing to shoot. Peyton need to shoot a 3. We're gonna watch this clock tick down. Richard Reynolds goes in. There's going to be 9.9 seconds left to go in the game. Number 12 fouls out of the game. There's been a lot of fouls called tonight. Richard Rinnell at the free throw line to make this an 8-point ball game. 9.9 seconds left to go. Bobcats could use a steal right here, but 9.9 seconds, it's highly unlikely. 8 points down. They just need to get it back and make it. Just going to let it go. 23 is going to dribble out. And Bobcats are going to be heading to Junction City on Thursday to face Dirks. Good game tonight. Bobcats fought hard. I thought we saw a little of the tiredness maybe of coming in late from that ball game last night, getting home so late. The boys were able to come into school a little later this morning. Dr. Williams did give them a couple of extra hours to rest up. But I think we definitely saw the ill effects. I think we've got as good a ball team as Melbourne, and I think if you play them 10 times, we're going to come away with just as many wins as they are. But Melbourne Bearcats just peaking at the right time of the year. They were not the conference winners in their conference, but they were able to come away from the district tournament champions, and they're going to enter the state tournament in the 3rd position, and they'll play on Saturday. Later tonight, Maumelle Charter will be playing Conway St. Joseph for the 1st and 2nd. Blaze?
All right, we're going to go ahead and end this live stream. We're not going to cover the next game.
We're not doing that. It's been fun. We've got one more game left in this. At this point, it's
unless we win.
Win, you continue. Lose, you go home. But, hey, getting to state is an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
Proud of these boys.
Absolutely. All right, guys.
Job.
We'll see you guys later on the broadcast. We'll see you Thursday. Goodbye.